if you want to learn to surf, you need to do more than go out and paddle and try to stand up. You need to spend time outside of the water teaching your body how to make the essential movements of surfing. I like to use the surf skate for this. Here's a perfect little starter video for you.
When?
Okay, so you're paddling good. You can get out there, you can catch white water. You're starting to catch unbroken waves, okay? You need to know what to do next on a surfboard. What's most important? What can you practice outside of the water that's gonna make you better in the water, okay? To me, the most pertinent thing to practice besides popping up is stance, okay? Stance, how you're gonna stand on the board. You wanna teach your muscle memory and you wanna teach your body to stand on the board the same way. Every single time, every time you pop up. And the best way to do that is just to practice on flat ground or on a slope outside of the water. You don't need a skateboard. You don't need a surfboard. You can just lie on the ground, paddle, pop up, and stand, okay? I want to talk to you about my stance because everyone's stance can be individual, but my stance, I kind of think about a square body versus a rotated body in the direction I want to go, okay? Always chest overboard, always shoulders, hips, knees, and toes in alignment, and my head in the direction that I want to go. If I want to generate speed, I push my knees in that direction, kind of like a lunge. Anyone know what a lunge is, right? This is a lunge, whatever. Surfer's lunge. Opening your shoulders into the direction you want to go, pushing in that direction, dropping your chest but not so far that you drop back to the ground, okay? If you're square, like this, like all surf instructors teach you to stand when you're surfing, if you're square, you're just dragging on your back foot. And that's great for like standing up and learning how to stand up, but if you want to go, you need to turn your body where you want to go. You need to push your hips and knees in that direction, and you want to compress your body, everything over the board, while staying in alignment. Okay, step one is on the ground, on flat ground. Step two, surf skate. Okay, down, I'm paddling. I pop up, down the line, plunging, rotating where I want to go. Drop in, drop in. And now you have the basis for catching unbroken waves, generating speed down the line, gliding. Next, you need to learn how to pump. All right, so we've did our little pop-up, we harnessed a little glide, worked on using our upper body a little bit to guide our board around. Now let's talk about pumping, okay? Pumping is one of the most important skills in surfing. You're gonna use the fins and your body to gain momentum, okay? And how you're gonna do that is you're gonna do a rotational movement with your upper body above your lower body, right? It's like a rotation, counter rotation. And you're gonna keep your head looking where you're going, and that's gonna create momentum in the board by swiveling it and pushing water through the fins. Okay, kind of like a fish swims, all right? The best way to practice this is, once again, flat ground, nothing moving. Go back to our stance training, pop up, go into our stance. My stance is about here, okay? Remember that rotating the shoulders and pushing on the front foot will give you drive down the line and allow you to harness that momentum when you catch the green water. Going to the back foot will create drag and slow you down. Okay, so you're shifting your weight between your front and your back foot, being mindful of your stance, mindful of where your body's pointed, okay? Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you an exercise called the clap. I'm gonna lift my front arm, which is my guiding arm. It's pointed where I wanna go. My weight's on my front foot. I'm going down the line. My weight's on my back foot. My hand's still there. My other hand is behind me, right? Reaching, clapping, pushing, rotating towards the direction I wanna go, and then pushing, keeping my guide, going to my back foot, and repeating, okay? Just this movement, this simple. Back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot. That's step one. Step two is doing it on a board. Feel my stance, right? Hand, hand, back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot, back foot. That's how you pump. Now if you do this right, you can use it to pump a surf skate up a hill, okay? It's this simple. You step on, right? No momentum. Start your swivel, keep your front hand anchored. All about rhythm, it's like dance. Crazy man. Every skateboard and every surfboard has a rhythm. It's like dancing. You can't just go out and surf your 6'6" fish like you can your 5'10" thruster, right? It requires rhythm. Every surfboard requires rhythm. So your clap, rhythm. Find your rhythm. Find your rhythm. Clap, clap. Now, let's apply what we've learned in this lesson to this little motion analysis video. Watch how my body moves in relation to what we just learned, and see if you can identify the positions of my hands, my hips, and my knees as I go through some turns on this course. Okay, here comes the pump. 2 pumps, a bottom turn, and a snap. I hope you learned something on today's little video. Feel free to like and subscribe. In our next video, we're going to talk about bottom turns and how they relate to cutbacks. And we're going to take this same approach to stance, and we're going to apply it to those 2 things, bottom turns and cutbacks. So I hope you're enjoying this little series I'm making. I'm bored, so check it out. Pura vida.